there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today we are in beautiful Santorini. And so I just wanted to show you that the ship is at anchor today, and she's right over here, the Regal Princess. Isn't she beautiful? And this is the whole huge caldera. This is an Asmara ship. I think she was in Crete the same day we were, and yesterday in Athens. But there's like 5 islands here, but it used to be all one big island here before the volcano erupted, but it is just so very beautiful. And this is the town of Thera, or Fira, they call it both. And so it's just lots of shopping, lots of jewelry stores, lots of hotels and restaurants. And then over here at the other end of the island is the town of Ia. It's spelled O-I-A if you see it. And we went there this morning. We just took a princess excursion that takes you over there, gives you free time. So we had like about an hour and a half or 2 hours over there, somewhere around there. So we just walked around and got gelato and shopped and looked at the views and went in the beautiful church there. And then here we are over here, and we've just been walking around. We got a nice lunch. And it is really crowded, so I'll talk to you more about it later, but I just wanted to show you everything. And right behind us here is a beautiful church as well, and we'll see if we can show you that. It was really sweet. A mother and her sweet baby came out. They had just, I think, done a christening, maybe is what they call it in their religion, but the whole family was there. So beautiful. It just was really happy that we got to see that today. So here we are. I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is here in Santorini.
I never forget my boyfriend. His name is Nikos. I cooperate with drivers with the same name, with captains with the same name. I never forget him. So we don't leave our things on the bus. We get all of our things. And we're gonna walk inside the village together for a while in order to show you the most important places to visit. You've seen the pictures of the blue roofs, the whitewashed houses with the blue roofs are all churches. So you know what we say on the island. Welcome to the island that is customed for the locals to say there are more churches than houses and more wine than water. And it's true. Good to know that here we drink only wine. We don't drink water for sure, because we don't have water. So on the way to Fira, I'm going to tell you more things. Ia village is one of the most famous villages. It was supposed to be a very wealthy village until 1956. In 1956, we had a big disaster on the island, the big earthquake. It was 7.4 on Richter scale power and destroyed not only Ia village, of course, but also the whole island. So in Ia village, up to 3,000 permanent residents now.
You know, the important business. Vamos. Vamos. No.
Well, maybe not 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, but it was a good 3 hours until I got my lucky job. But so we've been drinking lots of beer and cocktails and wine after everything.
Yes. Oh, Athens.
Athens
So
is probably a little bit too hot for us, but we've got a nice balcony. We've got a beautiful view from our balcony of,
Hi, we already got some. You maybe okay. Thank you. We'll tell everybody this is really good gelato. Here's the gentleman that runs it.
Really? Okay, let's go have a look. Because it's going to take there, take time.
Let me get you down to the bus and I'm going to return after.
So how do you feel?
Good.
Great, nice. Okay, before I start telling you things, first of all, I've got to provide the tickets for the cable car. Okay, I'll start from the back.
Singing.
No, I'm only kidding. You want everybody to get out the boat? We all get lost then.
So, tell me about the village. Was the place you expected to see, or it was more than your expectations?
Beautiful.
More?
Yeah.
And you were the lucky ones because, as I told you, we came early in the morning. So as the time goes by, right now more people they're going to be in the village from other cruise ships of the island, on the island. So, how this island used to be before the first volcanic eruption, because actually, I'm sure that you already know that we are on the volcanic island. Am I right? So, an info that you would like also to know it. If we go almost 3,600 years ago, if we go 3,600 years back, the island was totally different than the island you see nowadays. So right now we say that Santorini is a group of 5 islands. Thera is the island, which is inhabited by approximately 500 permanent residents. Aspronis Island is not inhabited. The 2 volcanic islands inside the famous caldera, and of course the main island. So the main island is 76 square kilometers. with a coastline length of about 70 kilometers. In order to make you understand how small is our island, it's just to mention that if we would like to drive from the lighthouse, well known as Faros, actually Faros means the lighthouse, until Ia village, the place we left behind us, we need approximately, and under normal circumstances, 1 hour of driving distance. And as you will see during our ride till Fira town, we do not either have traffic lights on the island. You will see it. Therefore, we've got plenty of accidents during our season. So Santorini used to be totally different than the island you see nowadays. If we add the main Santorini island plus Therasia used to be connected to Ia village, plus Aspronissi used to be connected to Therasia, used to be one island. And the name of it was Strongili. Strongili means the rounded island. It used to have a shape of a ring. In the middle of the famous caldera we see nowadays, and caldera means cauldron, pot, and actually it's one of the biggest calderas in the world. It is 86 square kilometers, and the depth of the caldera goes up to 500 meters under the surface of the sea. So we are talking about deep water. So inside the famous caldera, 3,600 years ago, no seawater existed at all. It was land over here. It was soil. There was a smaller opening between Aspronissi Island and Faros, the lighthouse. In the middle of the Strongili was a volcano. So as the scientists say, the first volcanic eruption, the tremendous one, was between 1645 until 1550 BC. We know that it was a tremendous eruption. Imagine that the whole island was buried under a thick layer of ash that reached up to 30 meters depth. The tidal waves caused by the eruption must have been over 210 meters high. It was a huge catastrophe for the whole island. And actually, a big part of the island, up to 47% of the total island, submerged, disappeared under the sea. And as it shows, Therasia Island and Aspronissi got separated from the rest of the Strongili Island. So what we say, Therasia and Aspronissi are the two missing parts of the old Strongili Island. So our island is located in the southern Aegean Sea, and it's inhabited by approximately 20,000 people only, divided in 14 villages. Galohori village, Akrotiri village, very famous for the excavated area, or Los Pompeii as we call it. If you've ever been to Italy, it's more or less like the Lost Pompeii. The climate here is sunny, but also humid. And the temperature during winter time goes up to 16, 17 degrees of Celsius. At least it used to be like this. 63 degrees in Fahrenheit. And during summertime, 40, that means 104 degrees in Fahrenheit, or even up to 45 degrees of Celsius. In Fahrenheit, 113. And if we add the humidity, it makes it worse. And all that happens during summertime. But the last 10 years, I stay on the island the whole year round. We've seen snow 3 times so far. Last time was about 3 months ago. My backyard was full of snow. The highest point of the island, the Mesabuno mountain, in free translation I call it the inner mountain, was white due to the snow up there. You know better than me that the climate changed drastically, dramatically all over the world. Why not here? So the main income on this island comes from you, from the tourists. In a while, you're going to see lots of vineyards all around. And vineyards, they cover the 80% of the island. So we grow grapes, and we've got up to 2,000 farmers all around the island. And the cultivation method of the grapes here on this island is unique. As unique as the island itself in every aspect. So we don't leave the grapes go higher up in the usual cultivation method. Here, we keep them close to the ground. We keep them close to the ground in order to protect the grapes from the strong winds. We call meltemia here, and they blow throughout the year. So in order to keep them close to the ground, actually they lie low to the ground, we make wooden rings, well known as colures. And we use old vines in order to make the colures. In a while you're going to see lots of them. So right now if you turn to the left, you can see vineyards. So the reason we keep them close is to protect them from the strong winds. We call meltemia here, and actually the Aegean Sea is very well known for the strong winds. So we make wooden rings, and afterwards we wrap the vine leaves around the wooden rings. And it's an easy way to keep them close to the ground. So it can help, the grapes to be protected. So in order to be protected from the winds, they can be protected from the birds and under the vine leaves. And it's easy, since they are so low, to get water due to the humidity. So it's easy for the grapes to absorb water. Till 15th of October. It's a season that I usually suggest people to stay away from the island. Believe me, it's madness. Can you believe that sometimes, some days, we happen to be up to 250,000 people on such a small island? If we add people, they're coming out from the big cruise ships. 5, 6 of them, same day. People, they arrive by flights because we've got our own airport. Also, people, they spend their vacation, plus employees. They come from all around Europe in order to work for the high season here. Plus people, they spend their vacation here. You can imagine what is going on. Plus people, they visit as a daily boat trip our island from the nearby islands. So you came the right time, to tell you the truth. We've got airport. It's supposed to be an international airport. The smallest airport I've ever seen in my life. Domestic flights from Athens or big charters are coming from all around Europe directly to our island. Good to know that if you ever return back here, you cannot get a flight to go to a nearby island. It's a stupid thing, but it's like it works. You've got to get the flight back to Athens, and then you get the other flight to the nearby island. But therefore, we run speedboats, and we start running them since our Easter time. Sometimes it happens to be April, some others May, and it depends always on the weather, due to the weather condition. And we keep them until almost the last days of October. So it's easy for people to move and to go to the nearby islands. We've got also the Blue Star Ferry. Big ferries, and we keep them also during winter time. It's one that I usually use. It takes 8 hours from Fira, the port of Athens, till here. It's more or less like a small cruise. So we pass by the nearby islands. Paros, Naxos, Ios, and after Santorini. Therefore it takes 8 hours. 2 hospitals on the island. The public one, supposed to be a new one, we opened it 5 years ago, and the private one, which is actually very expensive for us, for locals. So we keep them just in case of emergency. We've got schools and high schools, elementary schools and high schools. But once students finish their high school, in order to be educated, they have to leave the island. Unfortunately. In order to be educated, either parents can afford to pay for their own expenses as well, or they send them on abroad. Once they finish, they always return back here because there is always something to do. Fira town, the place we get to right now, and we're so close. If you turn to your left before I forget it, it's the highest point of the island. The place that I told you, it's been wide due to the snow we had on the island. And it's the highest point of the island, and actually it belongs to the old Strongili Island. It's an original part of the old Strongili Island, and the elevation goes up to 1,800 feet above the seawater level. And up at the top, it's the monastery of Prophetess Elias. Stunning view from up there. If you ever return back here, go up there. You're gonna love it. And sometimes when you know it's so clean and it's not so hazy as today, you can see also Creta Island from up there.
Wow.
So when we have strong, north winds, when it's clear. So Fira town, it's the capital town. It's a place where we finish. It's an ascending cobblestone path until we reach the caldera's view. Slowly, slowly, you can all do it. And once we be at the top, I'm going to give you directions for the cable car. The most important thing to remember is that the last time the boat departs at 6:30. Promise me that you will be down there on time, because I swear it, my house is not big enough for all of you. It's big enough for me and my boyfriend as well. So, in a while, we're gonna say goodbye to Mr. Nikos.
Here's the local bus. I don't really know how to tell you to get here, but they have a bus station so you can ride buses between places.
Say water, drink wine. Body cream 100% back here.
Okay. Oh,
That's very nice.
thank you. Here we are in the town of Fira. There's the Regal Princess right there. And let's see, that's Asmara. I think she's the one that's been in port with us before. And this is a place that makes souvlaki. Oh, chicken gyros.
Oh yeah.
Pork
Look what's right here.
gyros. I know I saw famous Chinese food. Karusha Market.
€4.
Yeah, do you want to eat here?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is great.
I want a chicken gyro. Oh wait, let me look. I want a pork gyro. Once you go around the corner to your right, the breakfast pizza pasta, you just go in there and say, buy a couple of drinks and then use your restroom, and he says yes. So I went to the restroom and bought a couple of drinks. It was nice and clean, but there was no toilet paper. So just a reminder to everyone, is like I keep Kleenex in my purse no matter where I am, but especially when you're traveling, a lot of times they don't have any toilet paper or bathroom tissue. So we're just gonna go back up the hill now. Bye! I got some, thank you! Oh, so beautiful.
I'm not sure. It looks like a back.
So beautiful here. If you need somewhere to sit, there's a nice little ledge along there. But we've just been having just such a lovely day. It is rather warm, but it's okay. There's lots of gelato places. So you'll notice as you walk along here that there's these different eating places. Like that bar's not open, but there's a place to eat there. And then right here there's a place to eat, and further down. But if you eat at a place with a view, just know that you're not just paying for the food, but you are paying for the view, which I think is perfectly fine. I just wanted to let you know that. So if you look at those places and you think, oh, they want €15 for a euro, then you can go down these side streets, and I'll just show you up here. But you can go down, and then there's lots more eating places. When we got done with our tour and we wanted to eat lunch, it was really crowded along here, and so at all these restaurants, and so we thought, well, we'll just turn and go down a little side street here, and we each got a euro and each got a can of soda, and the whole total was 11 euro, and the euro was really, really good, a gyro, that's what a euro is. And so I just wanted to let you know. And then all along here, like this place has gelato and coffee, just all that kind of stuff. There's lots of places to just get a little something to eat, or a lot more if you would like to. And then other than that, I would say this town is pretty much just shopping and restaurants and hotels, but it's absolutely beautiful. Okay. So we just turned and went down this first one, and earlier we went back to sit in the shade for a little bit. But down here at the bottom of this little street here on your left is the place we ate, and it was really good. There's a little seating a place to sit and enjoy. So I just wanted to show you all that. It's the first one on your right. That's a whole street that goes through, like from the church as you're walking in this direction towards where the thing is to go down the side of the hill. Let's just walk down here for a minute. I just figured I may as well show you where we ate.
Taking that Christmas.
See the OBELIX, the Obelix place right here, and it is right there on the corner. That's where we ate.
Yeah. You didn't see me say when we were in the line, we saw you all at that. John?
I'm back, yes. Please.
Let me go get my husband. We're really happy you have gelato. We'll be right back. Let me go get him. Look how pretty that is. See the blue on the stairs? That means you're on your way to the cable car. They have signs if you have to turn. Oh, look at this. It's a beautiful view. Here's our Regal Princess out there. Oh, another one is an MSC ship. Here we are up at the top before you get on the cable car. Oh, here's the cable car entrance. So go here and get in the line. Excuse me. So the cable car line is really long, but at least it moves fast. And this looks like a nice place to eat with the overlook. So next time we're going to come there earlier. They have food, they have Greek salads, they have a nice Greek menu. And then there's these places to shop right here. And And here's another nice seating place right here. These are the people that gave the cable car. Hi there!
I heard the wine is super strong.
Thank you.
So did they have the cable car 10 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we were with another couple, but they took their donkey.
Oh, yes.
Chris did not want to take the
No, when you come back, I'm silly enough as it is. I don't
Yeah.
get more donkeys.
Somebody on our tour today on our excursion said they were going to take it down, and the guide was like, no, 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 no.
There's much down here at the restaurants. I could be wrong.
There is a bathroom. And there are a few shops.
Sorry, I was just going to show there are stairs.
But there is a
Oh, is there?
yeah.
Good. The elevator is in here, Gordon says. Here, I'll hold your backpack.
Thank you.
Yeah. Get the water. I remember that. There goes one of the tenders. Oh look, book here. Animals. Quick trips. Snorkeling, fishing, swimming, volcano, hot springs. Yeah. Oh. Sometime I want to go to those hot springs. 1 hour caldera cruise, sailing around the volcano and passing hot springs, 90 minutes. You get a caldera cruise, sail around the volcano in 30 minutes, swimming at the hot springs. Or you can do the 90-minute caldera cruise, passing Thera Island, hot springs, and sailing around the volcano. If you go for 2 hours, you get the caldera cruise, passing Thera Island, sailing around the volcano, 30 minutes swimming at the hot springs, or else 30 minutes swimming and snorkeling in a secluded bay. Number 5, 1 hour blue domes, lava trickles, photography of caldera, and then finally the 90-minute Kamani tour of the volcano. So Santorini. See trips at yahoo.co.uk. There you go. The mobile phone number here is 693-719-907. Sorry, 033. 693-719-99033. I'm going to keep that.